Hey everybody, it's another episode of AJ Opens Boxes, show where AJ, that's me, opens up boxes, and get a box, kind of a weird box right here to open up. Let's find out what it is. All right, so ordered from Target, ordered it online, and used my red card, where I get 5% off and free shipping, which is a huge fan. I'm a huge fan of the free shipping because, you know, who wants to pay for shipping? So, because, you know, Targets are cool and all, but sometimes they don't have everything in the store. And I've managed to not open it up, actually. But this is AJ Opens Boxes, so I'm going to keep going. Not going to give up. There we go. Actually got to the actual box part of it, so I can actually open this up, or the product cavity inside said box. So, and it is Swamp Thing, season 1 and only season from the DC Universe show. I do not subscribe to DC Universe. I've thought about it, but I don't know. I just have enough of those subscriptions. So the funny thing is, I still like all their shows. I've pretty much bought a lot of their shows. I've got the first season of Titans. I've got the first season of Doom Patrol. Love them both. I think they're both pretty great. And I still need to get the second season of whatchamacrap, Titans, because it's already out. And when Doom Patrol comes out, I'm excited for that one. I think I like that one the most. But Swamp Thing, I'm a huge fan of. He was one of those characters that I remember as a kid, this would be really interesting, it's really different. They made a couple movies in the 80s. There was a 90s cartoon series, which I actually have quite the memory of. Excuse me, a Swamp Thing in my throat there. And there was actually, I think it was the same time period, about in the 90s, there was a USA live action show. In fact, I'm just going to, before we get into this, I'm just going to kind of, I've got a couple, I got the first 2 seasons on DVD. I got them a couple years ago. I'm a huge, this was one of my, honestly, I say it was Dick DeRock was the guy who played the Swamp Thing. And it was just, honestly, this is one of my favorite, like, TV series of all time. I just loved it. I remember watching it on USA as a kid. I still need to get the 3rd season. I'm surprised there's only 3 seasons because I just remember it, like, so vividly as a kid. But I guess 3 years of your life as a kid is a lot longer portion of your life, where 3 years, I'm like, I don't even think I look different. I probably do look way different, but I like to pretend I don't. But I'm a huge fan of Swamp Thing. Really interesting character. I mean, they've really changed him from, you know, Dr. Holland to not being Dr. Holland to who knows who he is. So I've always liked Swamp Thing. He's kind of a horror character, but also kind of a superhero, but totally something different on his own. So that's what I've always liked Swamp Thing. He's been a really unique character. And, you know, comic books are cool and all, but sometimes after so many years, it's hard to come up with a really interesting idea. And I think Swamp Thing is one of those interesting ideas. So I just got the Blu-ray and digital code because that's what they had. And before anybody asks, before I get into it, no, you can't have my code, because I usually, it's funny, I buy I like getting the physical copy, but then I almost, like, 90% of the time, I will watch only the digital version, because you know, it's easier just to don't have to put a disc in. So there you go. Let's open this up. Nothing really too fancy about it. I don't believe there's any exclusive versions, so there. But this is it's a complete series, because they made one. I guess there was some clerical and administrative error where they thought they were getting a bigger tax cut, because a lot of times people a lot of states want, you know, movie and TV series to come in production-wise, get big tax cuts, but then, because I guess taxes are a problem for making movies and TV series, but I guess there was a clerical error and they didn't get as big of a, I don't know. So anyway, it was something stupid, but they basically canceled the show before they even aired it. You know, by the time they made the series. So pretty standard box. You know, he's looking pretty scary there. He's all, something strange is happening in the swamp. It's Swamp Thing. That's what's happening. Or maybe something else is happening. I haven't seen the series yet. So I'm actually very excited to not get attacked by the plastic. But I'm excited for this. Oop, the disc fell out. But while that's there, I'm going to put my digital code here because I don't want you all to see it. So it had 10 episodes, which isn't too bad. You know, I'm a huge fan of the 13 episode season. Actually, I'm a huge fan of like the 26 episode or more, because don't you like a longer season? Huh? So anyway, that tells about the episodes. I don't think there's any extras. I mean, it literally is just 2 discs. So there you go, 2 discs, Blu-ray. Very standard there. So nothing all that fancy to look at, but again, I'm excited for the series. Just because again, I remember just just loving the character as a kid, and so I'm sure this series is significantly different, and that's cool because I got to be honest, this series was a little campy. It wasn't too scary because again, it had a lot of kids in it who were kind of annoying, but I don't know. I mean, it was made for more of a general audience. Maybe this is made a little more for more mature audiences, I guess, because I think they really. I mean, I don't know, they got a big old skeleton guy there, so maybe just a theory. I bet that's like Dr. Holland's body, because Swamp Thing's not Dr. Holland. He thought he was, but he's not. At least in the comic books. I don't know. It's really weird. They probably change it every couple of years because DC and they reboot. But anyway, there you go. Swamp Thing, Blu-ray, digital, not DVD. I do wish I had DVD. I don't know, but it's okay that doesn't. Anyway, the Blu-ray digital code version of Swamp Thing, entire series, because that's all they made. Who knows? Maybe if that does really well, or DC Universe continues to hopefully exist, maybe they'll make another season. If not, hey, at least I got the whole series. And I'm one season away from having this whole series, so that's a lot of Swamp Thing. So there you go. But it's not swampy? My social media. Man, I love my fun transitions. I come up with them on the spot. You can check me out on the Twitter at @A_J_Roberts. That's AJ Roberts. And of course, I'm on the Instagram at the AJ Show TV. Be forewarned, I show a lot of pictures of my wieners on the Instagram. So just like to give people a little heads up on that thing. Like Swamp Thing, whatever. Hey, thanks for watching. I really appreciate people watching. Hopefully the show and the channel continues to grow. One of the ways you can really help support me, of course, is to click like and subscribe. It's really easy, and I appreciate it. It really does help. Does help the channel grow. So, an easiest way to subscribe: click on Iron Weenie up there in the corner. See that? Yeah, just click on her. If you want to check out more of my videos and maybe like all them, you can check them to the side of me there. So there you go. Again, until next time, until you become some weird swampy tree creature, hey, keep boxing it up.